Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Erica, or Ricky Mickey Plans, and I'm so glad you're here. On this channel I like to do decorative planning. It's sort of a fun way to combine creativity with functionality in planning your life. A lot of people do it and I'm one of them, so here we go. I am planning this week way back here, which is, oh, I can take this out of here. This is me looking ahead to the school year starting. I'm a teacher, and it's coming fast, like a freight train. But I'm planning this week for July 29th through August 4th. I've got a conundrum here. I need more space. So this is a layout that I have created that normally works really well for me for my empty nest lifestyle. I've moved all of my activities and appointments to one side of the spread so that I can have lots of room for to-do lists on the other side of the spread. And normally it works like a charm, but this week, I don't know what's happening and going on, but I need more space for activities and appointments. So I'm not going to use my layout. I'm going to use a typical Happy Planner layout, but I don't own a new planner because I just print my own pages. So I have this little thing that I put together, extra planner pages that need to be redated. These are like planner pages from planners I either didn't use or didn't finish out, or maybe I found them on clearance. I don't remember. And this one, I can't even tell you what year it is. I can't even tell you what planner it's from. There's a little seashell thing. So I know it's, if that tells you something, I don't know. I don't know what it's from. But whatever year this was, the dates match. Do you see what I'm saying? July, August 29th. July, August starts on the 29th. So I'm going to pull these old planner pages from whatever planner they're from. And again, I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. And I'm going to use these instead. Now, here's my other conundrum is, so when I mix, let me start over, calm down. When I go from one planner insert style to another planner insert style, I tape the pages together so I don't have like an empty, useless page in the middle of my planner. For instance, I could stick this right here. Let me just do this real quick and show you. And I could glue this to this so that when I turn the page, it goes from this week to this week because these are glued together, right? My other option is I could glue this to this, have an empty back to this week, and then stick this in here after the August divider. Because it's July and August. So do I put it before the divider or after the divider? That is the question. Personally, I think I'm going to put it after the divider. And I think I'm going to do that because school is starting. And I have, oh, look, it's 2019. Look, I just looked on the back. 2019. Okay. Sorry. These came from 2019. I'm going to move them to after the August divider because since school is beginning, I'm in an August frame of mind for this week. So that's what I'm going to do. Which means, now I could just take this out and just have this on the back and let it be empty. But I don't like having the emptiness in my planner. It just feels wrong. It feels like I missed something. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this out again, back and forth, I know. And I use these Post-its for reoccurring events that happen week after week. And I'm going to move them to next week. And I should have pulled this one too, because I need this one. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and say this at the beginning of the video. Please like this video if you like it, and please subscribe to my channel if you like it. I got to 500 subscribers just recently, and I'm feeling invigorated. That was kind of I can say goal for the summer, but it's not really a goal because it's not up to me, it's up to you guys. But it was something I wanted to happen over the summer, and it did. And I'm so excited. And I'm so kind of like energized now. Like I just want to keep going. So please do that. All right. So I moved my Post-its for reoccurring events off of this. And now I'm going to tape these together. So I had done a lot of thinking about that, which left me no brain power to overthink how I was going to decorate. So I don't know how I'm going to decorate. Thoughts I have though. I've been this summer kind of using up old stickers, stickers from old books instead of buying new things. I haven't bought a new sticker book in ages. So I found these. I thought these were fun colors, still kind of scream summer. This is in the Fun Florals book. And then while I was looking, I ran across in Floral Memories, which is a really old book, the same stickers. So I've got plenty of these stickers to use. So I don't know how I'm going to use them yet, but they're what I'm using. And I also have a bunch of washi that matches. Will I use it? I don't know, but I have it. So now that I got all this on these discs over and over and over again, I'm going to take them off the discs, move my planner to the side, and get to work. All right, get to work. That means I have to do something, which is the part I have not planned. All right, I really like this washi. This washi is so cute, and I'm not sure if I've used this maybe ever. But it just says imagine over and over and over again. And it's like the colors are almost perfect for these florals. I know it's got some navy in it that's not in here, but besides that, I mean, come on. It's like they're made to go together. So I think I'll take this imagine stuff and go across the top. That is pretty and I like it. So now I think I'm just going to take some of these florals and go down around the bottom. So in thinking functionality, I've got two problems. One is, if you've been watching my channel this summer, you know my son has been traveling the world with a singing group. And I don't know where he's going to be this week. They kind of changed their schedule up, and I have no idea where he is. So I have been keeping track of that. I'm not going to put it in this week. I might leave a space for it, but I can't write it in because I don't know where he's going, and I don't know when he's going where. So that's one problem. The other problem is neither of these books come with boxes. So no boxes. Now the last 2 weeks, if you've been watching my channel, you know I've planned without boxes. So I'm going to plan without boxes again. So I've got some highlighters because I like highlighters. So I've got a bunch, like just a few. But I like highlighters that aren't like neon colors. So that's why these are nice. But I found these that are the right colors for this spread. And I'm going to plan with highlighters. So there we go. I do like to use boxes. I love using boxes, but I just don't have any. Like I might pull a few, but for the most part, no boxes this week. So I've got a few things this week that take up more than a day. They like span a few days. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do those, how I want them to lay. And since washi comes up so easily, I think I'm going to use a little just to kind of figure out how I want it. And I might end up using washi to mark it, and I might not. I did just say I was going to use highlighters, but I don't know. So one is my daughter is on a little trip with some friends for these 2 days. Another is my husband's best friend from high school is coming to visit for a few days. And that's these 3 days. There's also my son's traveling, but again, like I said, I don't really know it. Here I just said I have a bunch of things, and really I think that's it that's spanning a bunch of time. So I don't know why I just did that. I don't really need to do that. All right. But I do want to mark it with some washi, so let's do this. This washi irritates me a little. Can you see it? It's like it was cut wrong. Like the polka dots aren't like evenly distributed along the width of the washi. Drives me crazy. So I don't know if I'm going to use this washi. But I am going to use some washi. I'm going to do this. I haven't done this in a while, but this is a good way. I've got some other washi I can use. This is a good way to mark events that span a few days. Let me show you what you can do. You can take a strip of washi. You can cut it straight. You can cut it on an angle. I kind of like the torn look. And I think I'm going to put it down here because it doesn't really affect my day-to-day schedule. It's just nice to know about it. And I'm going to put it here spanning these 2 days. And that runs over a little bit, and I don't really want it to, so I'm just going to tear it again. Okay, I can't tear it again like that. There we go. Just couldn't get the right angle to tear it when it was on the page. So I'm going to take that, put that there. And then what I'm going to do over the top of it, this is some extra sticker paper I have. It's just like, this is how when I cut out my sticker sheets, there's like an extra bit left. But you could use label paper if you have it. You could use sticker paper if you have it. You can even use, like, for these kind of stickers, if it's not clear, if it's paper, you can use whatever's left around the edges. I don't have any. I think this whole book is clear stickers, so I can't really show you what I mean. Let me check the other book after I finish cutting this. Yeah, this whole book is clear. Okay, yeah, no, like, so this is paper. So you could take like this little part right here of this sticker page and just cut that. So you don't have to go out and buy it. So I have this, and I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to cut a bit. You can probably see what I'm doing and figure it out already without me even talking about it. And I'm going to stick this in here, and I can just write in this that my daughter is, you know, on this little trip with her friends, and it spans the 2 days that it, you know, spans. Does that make sense? And so I really, I like doing that for these kind of things. That's one way to do it. There are other ways. Obviously, you could just highlight a line across. That's what I did last week. You could make your own boxes, which this kind of is making your own box. I mean, really think about it. So you also don't even have to make it span the few days if you don't want. I like to. I'm going to do the same thing over here for my husband's best friend who's coming to visit. My husband's best friend is he's a director, he's a writer, he's a videographer, and he is trying to write, well, I mean, not trying, he has written and directed and filmed, I think the first episode of a sitcom. No, I guess it would be like a melodrama, but like, you know, made for television, like a series, that's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. And there is some sort of film festival here where we live that he is presenting his series in. I don't know if it's a premiere or if it's, but anyway, it's kind of a big deal. So hopefully his series takes off. It would be really cool. My husband actually got to die in it. They called him in just to let him be like this really, really tiny little bit part and die. Because it was on my husband's bucket list to die on screen. On stage or on screen. But yeah, so they are coming to visit so that they can go to that film festival, present their series, and I didn't cut that very straight, and that's going to bug me. Sorry, it's thicker at one end and thinner at the other. But yeah, it's kind of exciting. Hopefully that takes off, because he has poured his heart and soul into this thing. It would be really awesome if that takes off. But anyway, the main point here for me is that he's coming to visit. All right. Pardon me. That is not going to stick down. It's going to bug me, but I'll get to that. I'll figure that out. Okay. So those are the two big time spanny things. I guess the other time spanny things that I actually do kind of have are these are both teacher days. I could list them individually, but they go together in my mind. So I think I'm going to do this again. I could use this pink, but again, I could just cut that off. That way I have like 3 different colors all represented in my washi. How's that? So I'm going to cut that off. So 2 days, boom. And then let's just cut off this little bottom sliver. It won't be straight. I should get out my paper cutter, like my slicer thinger. But whatevs. Put this here. Now this goes at the top because it does affect my schedule quite a bit because, I mean, they're teacher days. I have to work at them. I have to go back to work, people. Isn't that awful that I say that? I actually really like my job. I just also really like having a break from my job. Is that okay? Is it okay to feel that way? If you're a teacher, I bet you know what I'm talking about. Like, we love what we do. That's why we do it. That's why we put up with everything we put up with to do it. But it's nice to have a break. It is nice. All right, and then I'm just going to try to peel the back from this, which is giving me a big fat headache. Okay. All right, did that off camera because I didn't think you wanted to just sit here and watch me wrestle with a sticker. I wonder if I tear the edge to these, if it would look better too. You know, I tore the edge to the washi, and I just feel like that looks real harsh down there. You know what? I like it. I like it. I've never done it that way, but I do like it, and so I am going to do it. So I'm going to take this, pull it up yet again, and I'm going to tear the edges to these as well. I like the look. It softens it. It's not straight, but I don't want to pull it up a 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time, whatever time it would be. Yeah, I like it. It looked so harsh, you know? It's such a harsh line. All right, I think I was off camera tearing that. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, much better. Much better. All right. Okay. We're cooking with grease. Now what? Now I need to put a few other things in here, and this is where I'll probably get to some highlighter action. I apologize, you hear my dogs. If you hear my dogs, probably barking at the neighbor dog. I don't know. All right, I think I'm going to mark a little bit more information. Oh, my dogs. I love them. I love them. I'm going to mark a little bit more information about this. My daughter is going to a music festival here, and I want to mark that. And so I'm just going to give myself some highlighter lines to write about her music festival. She's going there just so that I know where she's at. Let's do some, well, yeah, no, I'm not going to do the Post-its yet. I'm going to see what else I have going on. Usually I do Post-its first for reoccurring events, but I'm going to do it different this time. I'm going to do the stuff I'd normally not happening. Goodness, lost my train of thought. Here's another thing. When she gets back from this trip, she's actually going to have a party at a friend's house that she's going to go to. It's really kind of sweet, actually. I'm just going to tell you about it because it's so sweet. When they were in high school, there was a foreign exchange student at her school that she became good friends with, and her whole little friend group became friends with. And that exchange student is going to be visiting, so they're going to go and hang out with her. So I'm going to mark that because that's kind of special. What else? I already put Teacher Day. There is an appointment on this day that I need to mark. And I'm going to do that in pink. No, I'm not, because I don't want it to look like it goes with this washi, because it doesn't. So I am going to mark this. This will need let's see, I'll need to write whose appointment it is, what time it is, and what doctor it is. So it gets 3 lines of text. That's a pretty important doctor's appointment that we've got going on. Oh, I remember something else. I have an open house. We have open house this night, so I need to mark that. And I don't want to put it in purple because I don't want it to look like it goes with this washi. So I'm going to mark my open house. So I'll put elementary open house here and the times here. So 2 lines of text for you. I don't want to do open house, but I'm going to. Let's see, there's another appointment Thursday evening. That isn't really my appointment, but I want to write it in. This one should only take 2 lines of text because I know more about it. It's more of a regular occurring, like a reoccurring appointment. Let's see. What else is happening? Well, I can go ahead and say that this one is not happening. So I can move this to next week. Now next week, let's get crazy a second. Next week, I'm going to try to be back to my layout, I think. So I'm going to take these Post-its that I don't need or that I finish up with and move them to next week in my planner. I'm going to put it somewhere else because it doesn't fit on here, this desk, but that's where they're going. And I moved that one because it's not happening. It's just, we're not doing it that week because it's my husband's game night and he's going to be hanging out with his friend. So no game night. This is not happening next week because it's been canceled for the month of July. This may or may not happen. I'm guessing it's not since we'll have his friend in town. So I'm going to move that and put that to next week. That was upside down because it doesn't happen every week and I have to think about it. Church will definitely happen, so I'm going to go ahead and put this. I'm going to put 2 lines of text so that I can mark whether we have choir practice or not, because the month of July, and I know this is technically August, but this time of year, it's kind of up in the air. Sometimes we have it, sometimes we don't. So I'll write church, and then I'll either write no choir, or I'll write yes choir, or something like that. And I don't think we have any meetings that week, so I don't need to just put anything else. So I'll move that, post it away. Here I said I was going to do all the other stuff and not do the reoccurring events yet. I'm just doing what I need to do. That's just how it is. Plus, I think that was everything else. Let me double check. What I'm checking is I've printed out our Google Calendar. This I will put on the fridge so that my husband and I can both look at it because he doesn't look at my pretty planner. But that way we both have the list of everything that we have to do. So I'm just glancing at that while I'm filling this out. Why do I need both? Because I like my pretty planner. That's why. Do I need both? Probably not. Do I like having both? Yes, because this I can take with me. I can lay it on my desk at school. The other list, it's just stuck on the fridge. And after looking at the other list while I was talking to you, I don't need it anymore. So that is it for the events I know about. Now, other events will come up. And for those events, I will use dot markers. So these I will keep with me. And as things come up, because, things will come up, there'll be something else we have to do that we don't know about ahead of time. I'll put a dot next to it, and then we'll go to it. Do I put a check or an X by every dot? No, it's just like an indicator of an event. So it doesn't just look like text that gets lost on the page. It kind of emphasizes it. So now let's move to my icons, which is another fun way to decorative plan because they're both functional because they're icons, but they're pretty and cute. Trash night. Let's see here. Does this pink match? I could just use one of the last ones of this sticker sheet, but I don't think this pink is quite right. So I'm not going to. So which trash can should I use? I could use gold. I don't have any other gold on this page. So I think I'm just going to use this. These are some stickers that I made on clear address label sticker paper thingies, and didn't cut quite perfectly, and so they're a little hard to pull off the page, and I have to wrestle with them. So they're not perfect, but I had fun figuring out how to make clear stickers. So, all right, so this is trash night. I'm just going to put it right here. It is, we acknowledge trash night at the end of the night because we put the trash out before bed. But since this is here, this is going to be my end of the night. And then I'll move my trash night sticker to next week. Now, in our family, trash night also means shot night for our family member who has to take a shot once a week for maintenance medication. This is a question mark. I don't know if we have any shots now. I think we might have run out and we're having trouble getting a hold of the doctor to get a new prescription written, but I'm going to put it because we should. No game nights this week, so I don't need these. Look at this. I'm just zipping through the icons. I do want to put a dog print because even though it's a teacher day and we have people visiting and everything else, we do flea treatments on the first of the month. I think I'm just going to put it up here. So flea treatments we always do on the first of the month for the doggos and catos. Usually I use music notes for concerts and things because my husband and I are both music teachers, but I can also use it for my daughter's music fest that I told you she was going to. So I'll just put a little music note. And I use these when we have to wake up early. And guess what? We're going to have to wake up early. In fact, I'm just going to kind of put it right here like this, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that because it's like part of, teacher day. Does that make sense? Like, we've been sleeping in all summer, not today. All right. Okay, I said I needed all this extra space, and maybe I didn't. Maybe I could have fit it on the other inserts. That's okay. That's okay. I do want to do a steps box. I haven't done it the last few weeks, but I want to do it this week because I'll be getting back to school and maybe I'll actually get some decent amount of steps in. All right, so colorful boxes. I have this, which kind of goes, but not really. But I have this one that really goes, but it has always bugged me. But you know what? I'm going to use it this week, but I'm going to use it over here. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to white out this week's top priorities because I don't need that. I'm going to go ahead and cover this up because I'm going to force myself to put something else there because I don't have anything against seashells, but this is not a nautical looking spread. All right, and I think I'm going to do a few more florals here and then put this kind of over top of it. So let's see, I've got these ones I cut off. Remember those? So I just want to get some color behind this box that's going to be here. And is there anything else I want to use? Let's do like a full flower because I don't want just partial flowers here. So let's do a full one here and then we'll do another partial here. Let's do a pink. We don't have a lot of pink on this spread. Should I try to freehand a straight line? I'm gonna try it. Let's see how that worked out. Did she do it? Excuse me while I concentrate. I should have concentrated more while I was trying to cut the straight line than I'm trying to concentrate now to just put the sticker down. Seems to me I concentrated on the wrong thing. I don't love that look, but maybe with this over top of it, it will work. So let's put this over top of it, and I'm going to put it up here, over top of that whiteout I put there. Yeah. And go like that. And that will be for my steps that maybe I'll actually get a few steps in this month, or this week. Who knows? I would like to put a title on that, like a title box, but I don't think I have any. So I wanted to put a little box over it that said, that I could write steps in. But instead, I'm just going to put a step sticker. Actually, I think I have some extras somewhere so I don't have to mess up that sheet. Let me see. Yeah, I made this over the summer when I didn't need all those other stickers. And it was in my trash, and I just went down to the trash and found it. All right, so this is steps. And then what I will do for my steps, and I think I'll use purple, is I will put a box for each day of the week. So we'll have, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm trying to decide if I want to use this bottom one or if I just want to pull that title down. I think I want to pull the title down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you don't know what I was just talking about, because I kind of babbled it, here's what I'm going to do. There are lots of lines on this box, more than I need. So I'm going to do it like that. And then I will take a marker and I will write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Does it make sense now? Maybe, possibly, hopefully. All right. Okay. Funness. I want to find something to go right there. I did find a few smaller stickers in here, remember? So I wonder if there's something tiny I can stick there. I don't think there's anything quite that small unless I just use one of these little daubers. Will that look right? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's use a tweezer so we can see around our fat fingers. Yeah, I think that'll work. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of cute. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cute. All right. I was so worried I wasn't going to have enough space, and I have tons of space. I feel like I forgot. I think it was because I was also planning on putting my son's stuff in here. But again, I don't know my son's stuff, so I can't. So I think that's why I thought I needed more space than I need. So I think I'm just going to kind of give myself a little bit more of a border here because I've got the florals, so I can do it. And I think it'll make it a little more symmetrical, even though I'm not trying to do symmetry, with the other side that has the florals coming up the edge here. I know. I said I wasn't going to worry about symmetry, and I'm not. But I guess I am a little bitty bit. Maybe a little bitty bit. And again, I've got the stickers. So I love this warm purple. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I want more of it. That warm purple is just beautiful. And let's do a pink. Oh, that's kind of a pink and orange. Let's do a pink. Again, at least a third of the floral showing is what I like to kind of go for here. Do I want the green or just the pink? I think I want the green. I think I want to give it a little bit of interest there so it just doesn't look like floral, like plop down, you know. And then these, most of these, actually all of these, still have enough left to save and be used. So these can go back in the book. And if you're wondering how I get them back in the book when they're not the right size for the little opening that the sticker being pulled up created, is I do this quite often, pull up this edging. Sometimes it fights me a little bit, apparently. I think this is because some of these stickers I have pulled up before, and some of them were just not cut well. Like this one, I know I never pulled up, but it just wasn't cut well. And if you just put your finger on them and plop them down, they stay. And so now I can just take these little partials and stick them in there. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you were inspired by it, please give me a subscribe. It's not the kind of subscription that, like, you know, Netflix or any of those things have. It doesn't cost you anything. It just tells me that you like what you're seeing, and it also gives you a chance to be the first to know when I put a new video out. So I would love a subscription because, like I said, I was excited to reach 500. For most people, 500 is a drop in the bucket, but for me, 500 was a huge deal. So I would love your support in that way. That would be awesome. I think I'm going to do a little bitty bit more just because that looks empty. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week. If you are involved in the school system, I'm sure you're getting back to school life soon, and I hope you enjoy that, whether you're a teacher or a parent who wants to get rid of their kid or what have you. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and happy planning. Bye-bye. I forgot something very important. When I do this layout, it leaves me no space for to-do lists. So I have these inserts. These are not from Happy Planner. These are from Tool, but they work. And I use these for my to-do lists. These are highly important for how I function. So I'm going to have 2 of them this week. I'm going to have an at-home to-do list, and I'm going to have an at-work to-do list. So I'm going to take 2 of these out. Now, I don't have to decorate these. I can just leave them plain, or I can decorate them. I think right now, because I can, I will. So I'm going to take a little bit of washi, just like I did down on the actual spread itself. And I'm going to, I can't see what I'm doing, excuse me. Give myself space for a title here. And this will, that's not big enough. I need a bigger piece of washi. I was not prepared. All right, let's try again. Let's make a bigger piece of washi here. And let's put it down. And as I was saying, this will be my title for my at-work to-do list. And then I will do the same for an at-home to-do list here. So I like to keep all of my planners. I do all of my planning in one planner. I don't have an at-home planner and an at-work planner and an errands to-do planner. And some people even have like a social media planner. Like, I don't function well that way. I kind of need everything in one place, except for my lesson plans. I will admit my lesson plans are different in a different place, but I don't consider those the same kind of plans. So I will keep these in my planner, and I can give them a little decoration, right? Like, so I can take, let's take this little, well, let's take some bigger florals because I have them. I can take a few florals down here. I'll probably even grab those ones I cut off earlier. And I can decorate this a little bit. I don't need a ton. Where are the ones I cut off before? Here we go. I don't need a ton, but it can be just enough. I want a little purple on each one. Just enough to, tie it in with the spread. And then these will live in my planner. In fact, I'll pull the planner up in a second, put the pages on so you can see what I'm talking about. Because it's Tool, they round the corners, so I have to cut it a little differently, but that's okay. I'm leaving stickers on my scissors like I said I don't like to do. I don't even know if I'm on camera, sorry. And then I'll do the same for my at-home to-do list. Oops, that was at work, so do the same for my at-work to-do list. Just a few little stickers just to give it some interest here. Yeah, see, I saved that one sticker, and I don't think I even like it because it just isn't enough. Well, fine, it'll work. You know what? Let's do it. Go like that. And so then what I will do, let's pull my planner over here so you can see it. So here's where I moved all my Post-its to. Here's this. I will stick my planner pages. Oh, I have to punch that. Want to see me do that too? I have a punch. I take my punch and I stick my pages in here and make sure they're centered. Punch it down. And now the mushroom hole is there. And I take this. So now this is in my planner. This will sit on my desk. And then these two guys will sit in here as well. And I have them. And so I can flip them when I need to see here, and I can flip them when I need to see here. And I have to have these when I am working on the Happy Planner vertical to-do list, or vertical inserts, because I need to-do lists. So there you go. That one's for free. All right. Thank you for watching again. See you later. Bye-bye.